Welcome to the Satori Experience. We're your hosts. I'm Damien.
And I'm Neil.
And we are passionate about helping people rewrite their life story.
In each episode, we explore the stories we tell ourselves, the ones that quietly shape our choices and hold us back from living our best lives.
We do this by bridging science and spirituality, modern tools with ancient techniques.
It's about decoding your patterns, disrupting what no longer serves you, and designing a life that feels truly aligned with your soul.
Because transformation isn't a destination, it's an experience. And your Satori, that moment of sudden clarity and awakening, can happen right here, right now. Welcome to the Satori Experience. I am Damien and this is my business partner Neil. So how we work is that we use our different skills. Neil is more of the spiritual guy, I'm the more scientific guy, and we use our techniques to help people transform by any method possible, by basically changing their life story, hence your life story. So today we have a special guest. I mean, they're all special. We have Jacinta.
Hello.
So for people that don't know you, how would you describe yourself? How would you
gosh.
introduce yourself?
Oh my gosh, that's
know,
a very big question. My name's Jacinta. I know. I'm 23. I'm about to turn 24 next month. I'm a pastry chef. I live in Sydney, and I'm just trying to live my best, most fun, most successful life.
Okay.
Yeah, whichever way that turns out.
If you were an animal, what would you be?
A dog.
And how would you describe this dog?
Specifically, a golden retriever.
Golden retriever. Okay.
Either a golden retriever or a golden Labrador.
Golden Labrador.
But probably a golden Labrador because, I don't know, I just feel like that's correct.
And how would you, would you say, is there any particular characteristics about Golden Labrador that you resonate with?
I think when they're sleepy, that's how I feel when I'm sleepy. And I think that when they have a lot of energy, that's how I feel when I have a lot of energy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Everything else, I don't know.
Spirit animal.
But yeah, I'd say.
I mean, they're really friendly as well, right?
That too.
They are,
I like.
They're one of the friendliest.
Yeah.
I mean, dogs are friendly in general, but next level.
I love Golden Retrievers, they're awesome.
Yeah. But I would probably say that.
Okay, no, it's just I guess a fun way to kind of introduce yourself,
Yeah.
you know. So, I guess the first question would be, you know, what are you looking for?
I want to be the best version of myself, and I feel like at the moment I'm not. And I don't really know why, but I also feel like the reason is me. I feel like mentally I'm not very clear at the moment, and I don't really know what I want, which is okay. I'm usually not okay with that, but at the moment I am okay with that as well.
Yeah.
But it's freaking me out a bit as well because I'm not used to not having a plan, not knowing what I want in the next 5 years, for example.
Yep.
I'm kind of trying to just be okay with living in the moment. But at the same time, that's freaking me out. But
What about it freaks you out?
I think the lack of control, the lack of plan, of knowing what's next, that scares me. So, I know I'm going on a holiday next year.
Oh, where are you going?
I'm going to the UK.
Oh,
but
okay.
if I wasn't going to the UK next year, I think I would be really nervous for what I was doing next year because I would have no plan.
So you're a planner, you know, I guess.
Yeah. But then at the same time, if people say, hey, you want to go do this, I'm like, okay. But if the plans change, that's not okay. If you said to me, today we're meeting at 3:45, we're doing that, and I got here and then you were like, actually, it was at 4, I'd be like, what the hell, man? That was the plan.
Yeah.
So, I feel like I'm easy. I know, but, I feel like I'm easygoing in the sense of, I'm happy to do whatever. But at the same time, a plan is preferred.
Okay. How well would you say you know yourself?
In what terms?
As a person, you know yourself really well.
What you love, what are you good at? What are you passionate about? What do you value?
I think I do know myself pretty well, but I also know that I don't know myself. So often things happen and I'll respond and I'll be like, I don't know why the hell that was my response, or I don't know why I'm still upset about this situation. So yes and no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I drew some cards. I'm a spiritual guy, so.
Yeah, we know.
Didn't even notice you doing that.
While we're waiting, while you were talking, you talked about. I put this one is. It seems like a scary image. It's a woman who is tied up. She's got blindfolds on in the mirror, but in reality, she has the freedom to choose. So in reality, she doesn't have the blindfold. She doesn't have all the rope. So you're talking about you felt like you had no control. Things were like you were trapped, and like that's. The image came up. I feel like you've had some sleepless nights as well. Like there's been some like struggling with. Is that true? Like
I have struggled with sleep for so long.
He's psychic, everyone.
This is
burn him.
But like it's like anxiety and like.
Yeah.
I think you want that certainty. And it's hard because you talk about being a plan, like kind of a planner, but not, and trying to like be more surrendered. You're also in a state where you're still learning, you're still growing. Like this is someone who's ready to learn, still early on in their career. I know you said you were 23, so it wasn't. But this is like someone who is still in an apprenticeship or kind of like in a learning phase and like so ready for new opportunities to grow. I think part of it is you're holding on, you're trying to control things. And like this is someone who's like holding things close to their chest, trying to control outcomes. So you talked about that. I think something you need to work on that could help you going forward is boundaries. Protecting your energy. So you can see she's in a kind of a yoga pose, and all these things are coming at her, but she's staying calm, peaceful, in a nice bubble. Like having a retreat, a place where you can feel safe and secure is something to work on. And if you do that, you have this energy and power that you want. You want to be that golden retriever energy.
Yeah.
You want. I think when you talk about a retriever, when they're tired, they just like pass out. But it seems like you haven't been able to do that a lot of times because you haven't been able to sleep.
Yeah.
I think if you can protect your boundaries, keeping the stuff that is occupying your mind, keeping you up at night where it is, as opposed to bringing it home, would be a key.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah, it's interesting that you say the boundaries situation, because as soon as you said that, I was like, yeah, that's where it is. That's 100% one of the main things that I think I have problems with. And I think the reason is because I don't know my own boundaries. I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm in a very transitional phase where like maybe a few years ago that would be fine, but today it's not fine. So I don't know.
That's great.
I don't know how to react to the situation because I don't know what my boundary is.
Yeah.
So
but it's good that you're recognizing you haven't had good boundaries before. And now it's like, oh, my God, I actually need to stand up for myself. I need to put myself forward and be mindful that I have the right to have boundaries.
Yeah.
That's a really good first step. I know like the next step is like, what is a boundary for you and how to create those boundaries. Is there a specific situation you want to talk about in terms of like where the boundaries, where your boundaries are being crossed, so you feel like you don't have good boundaries? Is it work? Is it like
I think it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
I think it's everywhere.
Okay.
Like, I think my resilience is really low. So when someone crosses a boundary, I can't speak up. Or, like I said, I don't know if that boundary was crossed or not because I don't even know what my boundaries are. But because my resilience is so low, I'm just like not fighting it, and that's just like eating away at my energy. Yeah.
How are you at saying no to things?
I love saying no to things.
Oh, you can say no to things.
Because I don't want to do anything.
Wait, how does that? That's like a boundary though. When you
I know.
That, so.
I think it's a form of self-sabotage.
Oh,
yeah, like,
okay.
Like I would rather not go because I might get anxious and then it might ruin my whole day if I'm anxious. So I'll just not go and I'll just have a chill day at home. That's where my mentality is.
Okay.
But so like when it comes to boundaries, it's not that I'm saying yes to everything. It's not like I'm doing things and I'm so exhausted because I can't stop saying no. It's more like if someone said something rude to me, I wouldn't be able to be like, hey, that was actually really uncalled for. But if someone said it to my friends or something, I'd be like, watch your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Like I'd be like, so it's really easy for me to see it from a bird's eye point of
Yeah.
view, but as soon as I'm in the situation, it's like I've got blinders on and I am this little helpless person who can't
Interesting.
I can't fight for myself. Whereas a year ago today, I was like the biggest fighter for myself, I feel.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's changed?
Yeah, what's changed from that time?
During December, maybe like November, December last year, I was opening a new store in Sydney with my work. We just come from Melbourne and everyone was really excited about it and really happy about it, and then the store opened and our boss became the biggest nightmare on earth.
Oh no.
And was just awful to everyone.
Wait, was that the same boss from Melbourne, or is this a new boss?
He was also in Melbourne, but he was like in Melbourne with us, also learning how to work with this company. So when we moved to Sydney, he was the boss, and so like beforehand everything was fine, but now him being in that position, it was like, whoa, like you weren't like that a month ago. And I think it was all the pressure and everything of us opening a store, but during that time, I think I was just like beaten and bruised and just kept standing up and kept going, and then just ended up like the shell of a human at the end of it. And then he left and everything was kind of fine. But I think I've just kind of like ignored it and I've just kept moving on rather than...
Oh, you haven't processed it.
I don't know.
Is that-
I literally ran away to Bali for a week. Like I literally took leave without pay, and I was like, I cannot do it. I can't do it. I was going insane.
It's definitely burnout.
Yeah.
Like that is a fight or flight response, and that's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
I think it's good you did the right thing. But there's points where maybe next time you
I
won't
feel like
do it
I didn't do the right thing.
By running away?
Yep. I feel like that was a weak move.
I think you did what you did at the time, but was good for you. I'm not saying. I think going forward you want to do it differently. And I think the way you'd approach it next time is you wouldn't let it get to that place.
Yeah.
But where you were at that time, it was good that you went, I actually need to go away.
Yeah.
Because your capacity to take that on was not there, and it could have had some more severe issues if you didn't take that time. So I think be kind to yourself when you think about like, that was the wrong thing to do. It wasn't. You did it for yourself. You did something that was right for you to take that time. Like, I'm going to sacrifice a week's pay. I don't care. I actually need this break. That's really important. I think you should pat yourself on the back for that. I think that's a really important move. But next time, it wouldn't be about letting it get to that place.
Yeah.
You'd be like, how do you prevent that from happening in the future where you have to escape for a week? It's like an emergency parachute type situation, right? And what do you think would be the steps going forward? Like how would you make sure that doesn't happen next time? Is there...
I don't know. Like, I can't even like mentally put myself in that situation. But I don't know. I really don't know. That's how lost I am.
No, that's fair. I think I
would call for help. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Instead of just sitting there by myself, I would probably ask for help more, like not be so scared to ask for help is probably right now is what I would do. Whereas like I didn't ask for help.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I realised I needed help as well. Whereas now I feel like I'd be like, bro, I need help.
Have you seen The Bear?
Yes.
It's a cooking show. It's on Disney. It's a show about running a restaurant. It's really high stress.
Yeah.
And there's a moment in there where people just, it's so stressful. They can't talk and they can't take anything on. They just black out.
Yeah.
And I think you probably got to that stage where it's like, oh my God, I can't take anything. Like I fully burn out. Brené Brown talks about this as well. Have you heard of Brené Brown?
No.
She's she talks about shame and vulnerability. And when she was working as a server at a restaurant, when it gets really, really busy, there's a good busy. It's like it's good. And there's like, oh, I'm about to burn out, and you just have to leave, and someone just takes on the slack for you. It's like a safe word that you have to go. It's like, I'm out, boom. Ideally, you don't want to get to that place. It's like, how do how do you stop it before it gets there? But it's a very common situation. I've gone through the burnout, the situation. There's different ways people do it. I escaped using drugs and
we got on camera now.
And like other unhealthy ways, mechanisms of using it. But now it's like more, how can I? Maybe some breath work would be really important. Taking just a really like long breaths, like box breaths. Have you heard of box breaths? Yeah. Like 4 breaths in, 8 breaths out. It slows your heart rate. It gets you to a place where you feel more grounded. Damien was just doing some breath work before our podcast today as well to get in the right frame of mind. So
he can show you some things later. I'll send you some links to things like that.
Yeah, I've been in psychology like my whole life, so I have done so many breathing exercises.
Okay. And amazing, Does
it work for you?
Yeah. Like, yes or no. I think sometimes, like for general everyday anxiety, yes. There's sometimes when it's like crazy, I'm like, if you tell me to breathe right now, that's not it.
Yeah.
But yes, for the most part, I think breath work is so important, and I think it's so important for you physically as well, not just like mentally. Like taking deep breaths supports your whole body.
Can we do a little tiny experiment? How do you take a deep breath? I just want to watch. Okay, so you may have heard of this. Like when you take a deep breath, you do diaphragmatic breathing. We know that, but a lot of people just they breathe through shallow chest breathings because our lungs have the most alveoli, which are the little sacs that convert oxygen transfers oxygen into the body. They're the most concentrations at the bottom. So when you breathe from that, you're actually activating more of the lung to get more oxygen into your body. Because I just noticed when you breathe, it was kind of like it was more of a chest thing. So it's something to be wary of because a lot of us, when in fight or flight, it's like that whole hyperventilating.
Yeah.
It's kind of here rather than here. Did you notice that you breathe chest area? Yeah. So that's probably something to work on, like to breathe through your diaphragm, whereas you can just simply put your hand. But just being wary of how you breathe is like, if you're breathing through your chest, you're gonna you become more sympathetic mode, fight or flight mode.
Yeah.
So even if you think you're breathing, you're actually not breathing properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, something to think about.
Interesting.
It sounds like, I don't know, going back to your boundaries bit.
Yeah.
I think because I guess we're not addressing the underlying issue. It's about you have to get to that place where you need to treat it. It's a symptom, as opposed to the underlying issues like you haven't been setting up for yourself or you haven't been drawing good boundaries, right?
Yeah.
And it sounds like you can say no, but can you say no at work, or is that in a? I feel like you can't say no at work, right? You have to say yes. Is it a yes chef mentality?
No, but I feel like I have to say yes.
Okay. Why do you feel like you need to?
Because my brain's fucked up. That's why. No, I think December and November, that last period of horribleness, that made me think I need to just shut up and do the work no matter what the consequences are, because at the time that's what we had to do because we were opening a new store.
Yeah.
So there's that. There's also the part of me that's an oldest child who doesn't get seen unless they're doing great things. And the other thing I think was growing up, I did sport. I did Taekwondo, which is a male-dominated sport, and I was the only girl there. So I was always crying. I was always hurt. I was always upset, and it was like, oh my God, she's always crying. So then when I got to the age where I could just toughen up and just bite the bullet, I just did. And then I was given more respect and all these things. So I think it also comes from that.
I think it's okay to cry though. Do you think it's okay to cry?
It depends.
Oh, okay.
It's okay if other people cry, but if I'm crying and I'm trying to get it depends. Like, yes, it's okay to cry, of course, but I don't like crying when I'm trying to communicate. And I feel like that always happens. So then I just
It's because you're trying not to. It's like you probably cry. You know when you try not to laugh,
and it's
you
like
laugh
here.
even more.
You're just suppressing it. And
And it's okay. And I think you probably you're communicating at the wrong time. You could have communicated earlier. The reason you're communicating with emotion is because it's already past the boundary.
Yeah.
And that's where it's like, oh, it's like this flood of emotions coming up for you. And if you communicate it at the time, the tears wouldn't be there. It's not necessarily that crying is bad. It's more you let it build up.
Yeah. I think that's why I don't like crying. Because it's a build-up of emotions. Rather, like, if I'm happy crying, I'm fine.
Yeah,
I could just sit there and cry and watch a movie. Like, I cry at everything.
Yeah, me too.
But
I cry all the time.
Like music, like even if it's a good song, I'm like, this is a banger.
Yeah.
But I think it's that I associate crying with something bad happening. Yeah. Well, not bad, but like a negative emotion or something I don't want to be feeling. Yeah.
I guess communicating to work about, okay, is it okay to say no? Have you told work about your stresses? Have you communicated that? Like, what's happened? No.
In what regards?
In terms of like how you're feeling about it and what's... Yeah. Have they done anything about it? Has there been...
I think it's all me.
Wait, how
what do you... Like, I don't think there's any problem at work. I think it's all me.
What do you
like
mean?
now.
You're the problem at work? It's like...
I don't think I'm a problem at work. I think that my problems at work is my mental health. Like, I'm not managing it.
How are other people at work managing it?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know.
Are other people not struggling as well? Or are you
I think everyone's struggling. I think people in my similar position are also struggling.
Then it's not you.
Yeah, it's not you.
Then it's not you, right? So this is like something... Part of what we do is we decode what's happening and we disrupt your beliefs. So like what story you're telling. And your story is saying, I'm the problem.
Yeah.
It's me. I should be tough enough and resilient enough to deal with. It's like, no, the environment is forcing you out, like, into a place that's extreme. And there's ways to cope, but also maybe part of it is like addressing the underlying issue, like the culture of where you're working, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I say yep a lot. No, it's interesting. It's like I feel like you're quite hard on yourself, right? Because you're being the eldest child, and then you got quite high standards. Would you say? And I'm guessing, you're naturally introverted?
No.
Or you're extroverted?
I would say I'm probably naturally extroverted.
Naturally extroverted. Okay, cool. Because I say that because like when you introverts tend to get overwhelmed more easy in a situation, and they need time to recharge and escaping or hiding or like I'm naturally introverted, so I just have to go in my room and just watch YouTube for hours.
That's how I feel now.
Okay.
October last year, no.
Okay. I mean, most people are usually ambivert because it's like a bell curve.
Yeah.
So
usually I'm both. So that's why I was like, no. But now I'm more. I think I'm more introverted. Yeah. But then at the same time, I wouldn't say I'm introverted. I would say like with my friends, I can be extroverted. With new people, I wouldn't even walking down the street, someone tries to talk to me,
Okay.
Whereas a year ago, I'd entertained the idea of being friends with anyone. And now I'm like, no, I've got my friends and that's it. And that's enough.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, the psychological definition is like, someone that recharges. They need time to recharge, and extroverts get recharged by other people. I don't really buy into that. I just say that introverts are people when you don't like the people you're around. Yep. And extroverts are you when you're around people that that's a simpler definition. It makes sense to me. So I'm like, okay.
That's...
Yeah. So it kind of seems like the people around you or this environment is kind of draining you, and you just need to escape. So that's I mean, quite obvious that's the problem. But
it's interesting you say that though, because I feel like now work is good.
But it's more from where you were. It's like, but compared to where other people who work, it's probably not that good. It's just you've come from a place where it's like, oh, it's so terrible. Anything
better than this is good.
Is good.
Yeah.
Right. So it's good that it's better than it was before, but it's not the ideal workplace. And we use an Ikigai model, thinking about. I've done career coaching as well. Like that's part of my path. Is like thinking about what are you good at. Have you heard of Ikigai, the model?
I've heard the name.
So it's from Japanese, meaning reason for being, and it's the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, what does the world need, and what you can get paid for, right? And is it like you love to cook? Is that fair? Is that you love being a chef or not really?
Yeah. That's not why I'm a chef.
Oh, what?
I'm a chef because I want to own my own restaurant and I want to know all of the workings in and out.
Oh, cool.
So do you like you
I like
prioritize-
people. I like making people happy.
So that's
So-
so it doesn't have to be a pastry chef.
No.
Okay, so you,
No, I could be working out the front and serving customers
like
and
people.
be just as happy as I would be
Interesting.
in the kitchen serving food to customers. Like, I don't like the fact that I'm in the kitchen because I can't, like, if I was in a normal kitchen, I wouldn't like the fact that I can't see the customers.
So,
But I like where I work because I can see the customers. But yeah, so I like making people happy. I want to make people happy.
Interesting. But right now you're not. You're kind of in the back.
No, I think I'm making people happy.
Okay.
So that's why when you said those 4 things, I'm like, no, that is what my job is.
It
I am
is,
making
yeah.
people happy. I am getting to do what I like to do, I think.
I think problem is that one of the aspects is the what you love bit, and that includes like the workplace environment, the culture of it. So that is the thing. It's like it seems really high stress, right? Like it's really busy. It's a high level.
Yeah.
It feels like any mistake is it feels like life or death. Is that fair or like maybe extreme, but like
Not that extreme, but
it
yeah.
can feel like that.
Yeah.
You know,
It can feel
rationally
like
it
that,
isn't.
yes.
Rationally, it isn't.
Yes,
because
rationally no, but yes, it is.
But it can feel like, oh my god, this is
Yeah.
something that's
It's my job. It's what I do all day.
and it's
Don't
so
mess it up.
important that it feels like I'm letting so many people down,
Yeah.
and like the team down, everyone down,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. it gives
Like
me
today, I woke up in excruciating back pain and I was crying. I couldn't even sit. And I just felt awful that I was letting my team down.
Ooh. Okay.
So
We yeah.
Lower back, up.
Yeah,
up,
lower back.
Lower back. Okay.
We
Why'd you look at each other like you
no,
just...
I was looking at him.
No, we follow the Louise Hay school of thinking in terms of illnesses don't just represent an illness. It's not just the body. It's your body signaling something about
usually
your
an
emotional state.
emotional state, yeah.
Yeah.
So when I was depressed back in the old day, when I was like 20, yeah, you can relate. I guess like you're
Yeah.
kind of 20s now, but I'm
Yeah.
way older than that. So depression, one of the leading symptoms, one of the most obvious symptoms is lower back pain. I'm not saying you're depressed. I'm saying I'm
I am.
giving you an example.
I'm on
Because-
antidepressants. That's what my alarm went for.
Okay. But you think about it, it's like, why would you get lower back pain? Like, I'm just thinking,
Yeah.
why? And because depression, what happens when you're depressed? Like, physiologically, you go like,
You slump.
you slump, and you're putting a lot of pressure on your lower back, which strains it, because naturally we're supposed to be like upright, right? So it's kind of like that. If you do that over time, and you see the people that play computer games, they go like that, and then they get upper back pain. So, that's the Louise Hay thing. It's like everything that manifests on your body is usually because of your emotional state. Yeah.
And like from another spiritual point of view, your back is your support system.
Yeah.
It's lower back represents root chakra, and it's really foundational. You don't feel safe and secure. I think there's an underlying feeling like you could lose your job at any second, or like there's like if you don't perform, your livelihood is at stake.
But you're letting people down there
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, and it feels like it's not that supportive environment at work. It's like if someone makes a mistake, it's not like, oh, you're okay, supportive, you can do better.
That's the thing. It is.
Oh, it is?
It's all
Okay.
in my head.
It's all
That's
in your
why I'm
head.
saying
Ah.
it's fine. It's me.
Okay.
It's all my trauma of those months of us opening, of being like us. Like, I was a supervisor, and if someone hurt themselves, someone cut themselves with a knife, I'd be like, oh my god, go get a thingy, that's fine. And then I'd hear my old boss being like, what a fucking idiot, they'd cut themselves with a knife.
Yep.
And so then, even though he's gone,
Yeah.
that's still in my head.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's what I mean. So, like, yes, I know if someone else had incomprehensible back pain and they had to stay home, of course they can stay
Yeah.
home. But for me, no, that's not good enough. You need to toughen it up and you need to go to work. Because I feel like I've got his voice in my head saying, like, what a little bitch.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know if
Why is he still in your head? Like he's moved back to Melbourne? Is that
Yeah.
the story? Okay. Is there still any communication? Is there any like
Barely, no.
When was the last
Like,
time you
he contacted me. But
Recently?
that's the thing. He doesn't know he doesn't even know he's a dickhead.
Okay.
Okay. I think a technique could be writing a note to him, like about what a dickhead he was.
Yeah.
And like getting it out there. I think it's a way to kind of process like, hey, this is not respectful. This is not the way to do it. And write it with like in a quiet space where you feel kind of comfortable and safe, like one of your favorite places. And write down like, hey, you treated me so poorly. I wasn't deserved that. The team wasn't worthy of that. It was disrespectful. Say all the things you want to do. Yeah. You don't have to send it to him, right? Yeah. It's like it's more a way to get it out. Yeah. A way to get it out there because it's really like it is bullying. Like it feels like bullying to me, and it is a traumatic event. It's easy to go, I should be strong enough. And I think you've been in places like that. You talk about Taekwondo where you feel like you need to be strong. Like you're surrounded by men, like and masculine energy, right? Yeah. It's like, oh, I can't cry. I can't be weak. Like being vulnerable, being open, that is so strong. And being strong, like fighting for people who can't defend themselves, who are in lower positions that you do, is really important. So I think you should, don't beat yourself up over maybe like what happened over that time. That maybe it's like, I should have stood up for myself. I could have done more. I don't know if that's part of what's sitting in your head. It's like, hey, I should have stood up more against him. I should have said no. I should have pushed back. It's like, it's hard to do that when like there's someone in that position who pushes all the buttons, has that power, it's that sense of authority, and you feel weak and you can't do anything about it. But now you can, and you know what you've learned from that experience. So writing down that message to him, it's a way to process it, understand where you came from, and also move from it. Because I think there's also, we talked about cord cutting in our previous episode. Think about him, and like there's an energy cord still. There is like, he still comes up for you. Maybe imagine that cord and severing it with him, and not with like anger or like a fuck off energy. It's more like, hey, boom, I don't need that. I don't need you. I wish you the best. I hope you can find your peace. Is like normally. When people act like that, it's not about you, right? It's normally about their issues, the things they're going through. And it's easy to take that personally. It's like, oh, it's me. They're doing that to me. But it's a reflection of them as a person and what they've gone through. And now they're out of your life. You can signal the universe, hey, I've learnt my lesson. I've learnt what I needed. I'm ready to move on. These are a new chapter for me that's opening up.
Okay, cool. I'll do that. That sounds good.
So, before we kind of wrap this up, I want to give you a little gift. Okay, simple gift. It's like an imagination exercise as well. Would you like to do it?
Yeah, okay. I love visualization.
Okay. So just take a deep breath in through the diaphragm and just relax. Okay. So I want you to imagine that version of you, that empowered, confident, the greatest version of you when you were in Melbourne. Just get as clear as possible. Do you have an image of that? That version of you? Okay. And start noticing, how do you feel? Like, where do you start embodying that version of you? Like, you know, does it change your posture? Does it change your breathing? What are you seeing? What are you feeling? What are you hearing? Just get as clear as possible. Okay? Do you have that version of you?
Yeah.
Okay. You can open your eyes first. It's good. It's good that you got this. I just want you to get very clear about the image. Now, I want you to think of an anchor. So an anchor is something that you can do to reference yourself, like refer back to yourself. For instance, I tend to do like that because when I meditate, when I get really high from meditating, the highest point I just go like that. So each time I do that, I subconsciously tell my body, I want to get back to that state. Okay. So do you have something unique that you can reference anytime? Like it could be, the more subtle it is, the better. It could be something like touching your heart. It could be like tapping yourself a few times. It could be a word like that. Yeah. Okay, that's good. So okay, you got that. Okay, so go back to that state. Close your eyes. Just take a deep breath again. Relax. Okay, go back to that state. Okay, see what you see, hear what you hear, and feel that version. Okay. Now, is there a close your eyes? It's okay. Now I want you to feel that. Feel as where do you feel the feeling? Where's that feeling? Do you have a part of your body, or like you have a feeling?
Kind of like all over, all through, over. Like in my chest and my back.
Okay, so it's in your chest. Okay. Now imagine there's give it a color. Okay, whatever comes first is usually right. Okay, so give it a color. Now imagine there's a ball of energy
Yeah.
with that color around your chest. Okay, and just keep focusing on that. Now, the more you breathe in and out, this ball of energy gets bigger and bigger. Okay, it's just kind of encompassing you completely, and it kind of expands outwards, so people can feel your presence, that confident version of yourself, that most empowered, confident, resilient version of you. Okay. Now take this ball of energy and kind of just like float it around your body, so it's kind of empowering your whole body, and then you kind of emanate this color, this energy of confidence and resilience. Now I want you to take that feeling and times it by 10. So this ball of energy is just emanating through your whole body, and it's reaching throughout this whole room, the whole harbour. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger and stronger. Okay. And when you feel that it's just so powerful, and you can feel it just coursing through your veins and all your energy, I want you to put your hand on your chest and anchor it. When you feel that, okay, and really feel it. And breathe into that. Put that energy into your chest again. You can shrink back all into that. Shrink back that ball of energy and bring it back to your chest. And know that anytime you need to feel that state again, you can just access it, and it will just come exploding out, this charismatic, resilient, confident version of you. You can access it anytime. Okay, you can open your eyes.
I don't know why I cried.
It's okay.
And crying isn't a bad thing. It's sometimes just a release.
Yeah.
It's also your body saying you're safe, and that you feel comfortable and secure, that you can just cry. It's about just let it be. Like it doesn't have to be anything.
It's not bad at all. It's sometimes we need to like process it, like all those negative emotions that are just being stored there, like they're just hidden there. They're just trying to get out.
Yeah.
And the more you let it kind of fester inside, it just kind of it stops you from being that version, because it's kind of like walls, or like it's like, I don't know, when you get mold in food, I don't know, bad example, and it starts affecting everything. So you just got to get rid of this kind of energy by letting yourself process it. But anytime, the more you do this, the more you anchor it. You can do this exercise anytime. It's actually more effective, like when you're in bed, when before you sleep or after you wake up. You can just put your hand in your chest, and just like kind of remember that, what you just basically did, remember. And then each time you keep doing that, you're just going to be anchoring yourself into that version. Like when you're at work, someone's telling you off, you just go like that for like a second, and you just like really just like take a moment, and then you come back out again. Don't need to listen to them, you can just filter them out, but you put yourself in that state, and you can access it. And the more you kind of do this, you're just going to bring back that amazing version of you.
Cool.
So,
Thanks.
Amazing. I did it as well.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep using it going forward as well.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Jacinta.
Thank you.
I know. I love the shirt as well. It's catharsis. I hope it's like it seems serendipitous that you brought that shirt along.
Yeah.
It is cathartic. That is what crying is about. It is a cathartic thing.
Yeah.
And I drew one of the cards was like a death card. This is like, it's not about No, this is about rebirth. It's about change and allowing transformation. This is like a new birth of a new you. It's a phoenix rising.
Okay.
It is an emergence of a new you. Someone who was loving and self-compassion. This is someone. It could indicate romance, but it indicates more that you're going to treat yourself with love and compassion. I think that's something that we all need going forward. But when you need to take time, it's like instead of being hard on yourself, like how can you be kind? Like you keep saying it's my fault. It's like my thing. Like if you can rewrite that story as well, it's like instead of it's not necessarily that you have to go the opposite way. It's like I'm great, I'm amazing. It's like just noticing that I'm saying I'm the problem, I'm the issue. It's like more, okay, I'm noticing that. Next time it could be, I'm noticing, but like maybe I'm not. Like I'm getting better. Maybe the new story is like, I'm standing up for myself. I'm taking steps towards my well-being and my mental health, which you are by appearing on the show and by doing
it's
you do.
a big step. You know? It's really brave of you to come on and share your struggles and be open. Yeah, so we appreciate that.
No worries.
Yeah, all the best, and we'll keep in touch.
Awesome. Sounds
Thank you for watching, and thank you for listening. We'll see you guys soon.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for joining us for the Satori Experience. We hope it sparks some insight, inspiration on your journey.
And if you want more of the Satori Experience, make sure you like and subscribe so we can give you the best experience possible in the next one. And if you know someone that can benefit from this, please share this episode. It's great karma. We'll see you in the next one.